You
General Grievous.
will make a fine addition to my collection.
What's going on? My name is EJ. Welcome to my channel, and today what we're going to be doing is taking a look at General Grievous, who just came to Battlefront 2. We're going to do a little overlook and check out his abilities and everything. But what we're going to do first here is just take a look at General Grievous, and the first thought is...
He's a big guy.
He's a pretty big dude, pretty big character. He's very imposing, and I can't wait to see what he looks like on the battlefront. And here you can see here's a close-up of his face. Weird thing, it always looks like he's cross-eyed for some reason. Never looks like he's looking in the right direction, which is a bit strange. Also, you can see here it looks like he has Obi-Wan's lightsaber, or at least one like his. But just in a general overall feeling of how I feel about the way he looks, he looks great. It's a very good looking character model. And of course here we have the battle damaged, the other skin that you can acquire. Looking pretty cool. Now this one adds a little bit more character to him if you want to have that as your thing. But in general though, yeah, he's a very very detailed, very good looking character. So we're gonna check out the emotes now, and I'll go on and let you listen to those.
You are a bold one. Crush them. Make them suffer. Surrender. And I promise you will die quickly. Your screams are like music to my audio receptors.
So those are the emotes that you have with General Grievous, and one thing I'll note or point out here is every time you do the cough emote, as you can hear, it actually changes. It's always a different cough, so that's a pretty neat little thing that they added in there. So yeah, the emotes are pretty cool, and of course you have the bold one and whatnot. So some very iconic lines, and also here we have the victory poses. As you can see, we have Line of Death, Jedi Hunt. Pretty cool looking one here. And then we have Doom, which is probably my favorite. That's probably the one that I will go with. And then we have Consider Yourself Crushed, another good one. Doom and Consider Yourself Crushed are probably my two favorite. And of course here are the cards that are with Grievous. Obviously I don't have them unlocked since he just came out, but if you want to, you can take a look at them. And they're on screen here. You can read what each one do. I would read them out and whatnot, but you can just pause and take a look at them as they're on the screen here. So we're going to jump into some arcade mode instead of jumping into a game match of HVV or something like that. I decided to try out Grievous in the arcade, and first off, you can see his jump ability is very similar to that of Boss. Now we're using the Claw Rush ability here, which is a pretty neat little attack. It kind of pushes everybody out of the way and lets you get out of harm's way when you need to. So it's a pretty neat little attack here. Here's just a little overview of his saber combat. His saber combat is very clunky, and for someone who was trained by oh, there's that thrust surge, which is a nice little attack, and another one of the claw rush there. But for someone who was trained by Dooku, he's got a very clunky combat style. And here we are, we're using the Unrelenting Advance, which is a noted attack of General Grievous's. It's a really nice looking attack, but it's very hard to control. As you can see here, I'm trying to control it in this crowd of clone troopers, and it's not very easy to turn with. Like I'm saying, most of his attacks are very clunky. He really feels like a oversized clunky droid. I don't know another word to use for him but clunky. And again, for someone who is trained in the Jedi arts, he has some very just straightforward slash attacks. Now check this out. I will say he does have a block, but as you can see right there, his stamina runs out very quick compared to other characters. So be very careful with that when you go to block. And here's some of his just attacks as is. This is just holding down the attack button, and you can see there's not a lot of variation. He just kind of slashes at people, but just do note though about his stamina. He uses his stamina very quick, and I haven't been able to play against anybody yet. I haven't played him in HVV, but I do look forward to seeing how he fights against other characters. It will be interesting to see. I just don't know how he will go against anybody. It's going to be interesting to check out, and we definitely will see as time goes. But overall, I think he's a great character. It's nice to have some variation. His character model looks great, and the attacks are pretty neat. And overall, I'm happy to see him. So what I got for you now is just some basic arcade combat that I recorded, so you can take a look at Grievous. There's no HUD, there's nothing showing, so it's just going to be Grievous so you can hear his lines and see some of his attacks and all that good stuff. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about Grievous and what you think of his attacks, his cards, all that good stuff, and if you're happy to see him and who you're looking forward to that's coming out next. We have Obi-Wan and Dooku and Anakin to look forward to, so let me know what you think about the update and Grievous in general. And again, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know, and I hope to see you in the next one. Later.
My army will conquer the galaxy! Please, try to run! You only prolong your agony! Is at hand. Where do you think you're going? I'm coming for you! Looking for me? Four times the fun! You only prolong your agony! Please, try to run! Consider this a harvesting mission! I'm coming for you! You only prolong your agony! surprise!